Hello, today I'm going to talk about the second batch of ARP missions for World of Warships. Um, yeah, so the second batch of ARP missions is quite different than the first one. Um, there's a lot more needed of you than the previous batch of missions. I am glad that they removed the requirement of killing destroyers because that was just a hellish mission. So today I'm going to give my opinion about the new ARP missions and do a bit of gameplay afterwards. So the first ARP mission, deal 1 million damage to enemy ships. This is not a hard mission, like 1 million damage isn't that much. My average game gives me approximately 60,000 damage or more, so it takes less than 20 games to get to the required number. You get ARP Haruna for this. If you haven't watched the anime, it's the yellow figurine. It's only the commander though. The second mission will give you the ship. You have to get 2000 hits. 2000 hits is a bit harder than the first mission because a lot of the battleships, like all of the battleships, fire very slow, so it's hard to get these 2000 hits. If you want to get this mission quite fast, I would suggest you playing a gunboat or a gunboat or a fast-firing cruiser like the Murmansk or the Cleveland. You get the yellow battleship for this. Sisters of the Fog 3, the third mission, is a bit harder than the previous two because you need a tier 7 ship for this. If you have completed the previous missions, you will have one of these, the ARP Myoko. Deal 2 million damage. 2 million still isn't that much, and you get the Commander Hiei for this. Fourth mission. This is, in my opinion, one of the hardest ones to get. 3000 hits in tier 7 or above. From tier 7 and above, your fire rate, especially for cruisers, is a lot lower. I would understand if they would have taken this to tier 6, so you at least have the chance to grind this out with a Cleveland. But they made it tier 7, so you have a Pensacola. In my case, I have a Pensacola and a Myoko. Myoko is a bit faster firing than a Pensacola is, but still, it's 3000 hits. 3000 hits is quite a lot. And will be quite grindy, especially when you've already done these 2000. You do get the ARP Hiei for this, it's the tier 5 battleship as well, and 5 Papa Papa signals. These will give you plus 300% experience, free experience in each battle. They are very useful to grind free XP basically. Then you have these special missions. It's to get this captain. You've already gotten this normally in mission 3, but you can get this captain when you finish these 3 missions with 16 skill points. 16 skill points is a lot. It's basically every tier and one tier 1 skill extra. So it's a max level captain. Again, you need tier 7 ships or higher for this. Destroy 100 enemy ships. For the first port, it's not that hard, you can get to it quite easily. Get 500,000 credits for it. Second mission of this part will give you 1 million credits for 10 million damage. 10 million damage is quite a lot of damage you have to do. I was saying that 1 and 2 million wasn't that much, but 10 million is. It's basically completing the first mission 10 times. Yeah, it can be quite grindy. Then you have the third part of this second mission. This is a very easy mission. be among the top 2 experience earners in one battle. And you have to win it, which is not hard. I think basically everyone can get this if he's lucky on the first game he plays. You get the 16 skill point captain for this and a papa and 5 papa signals. So again, 300 free XP enhancers. So now I'm going to switch to Warships to basically show you some gameplay because this might be a bit boring without it. So now I'm in the game. I hope this is recording. I'm going to queue up my Myoko. So this is one of the previous missions. The Myoko, you needed to kill 30 destroyers for this, which was a pain to get to. Yeah, 30 destroyers, not always that fun to hunt down. I ended up finishing the missions in my Nagato. I basically got 50% of my DD kills in my Nagato, which is a bit weird because battleships aren't meant to hunt for destroyers. But yeah, the situation was there to get those kills, and I got them, so I'm quite glad. Needed to get 300 fires as well, getting my Aoba and Cleveland out of the port a lot, so I guess that's good as well. And 1 million damage to finish it up. Now, the queue is apparently taking a little bit. Well, I should have said that sooner, apparently. I know maybe the waiting isn't fun to watch, but I'm too lazy to edit this out because I have quite a bad editing program and it takes a lot of time to do so. If someone has a good idea for me to get a new editing program, I am open to suggestions. Let's look at the teams. 4 battleships in enemy team, Turpits and North Carolina. I hate the Turpits. I don't have one myself, but I really hate to be against the Turpits when I'm in my Nagato because the Turpits is one ship. It's very impractical to actually citadel. North Carolina is quite heavily armored as well, but doable. 3 tier 8 cruisers. It's a decent amount of cruisers there. Another ARP Myoko in the other team. Then an Aoba was quite unlucky to be in this game, being the only tier 6. 3 DDs. The Loyang, the premium Chinese, I think. Chinese destroyer. Fubuki. Fubuki is very dangerous. Not for a cruiser, but no. I've actually not tested playing the game while recording, so I hope my FPS will be alright. There's nothing worse than going below 60 FPS for a PC gamer. So, yeah, disclaimer, there's going to be a lot of pink in this video. So the ARP Myoko is basically just the Myoko but with a pink skin over it. It's not a bad ship, but has quite good torpedoes, 10 kilometers range. So, Nuremberg, Janus, Mogami. It's probably going to be my next Japanese cruiser. Has a lot of concealment rating. It's very easy to start fire in that thing. And Nagato. It's now my top tier battleship I have in my possession. It has quite good guns. It's the first Japanese battleship that gets 410mm guns. It packs quite a punch. So it's domination. There's a destroyer at B. Probably the Benson. But I need that Liu Yang to confirm that. Yeah. You've also noticed that ARP ships have a Japanese voice as well. That's the I-401, if I'm correct, from the anime. Which is a bit weird because that's the voice from a submarine. Yeah. A U-boat from a submarine, so and if there's one it was Musiki. And if there's one class Wargaming won't add to this game, it's the submarines, so. Battleships rejoice, no submarines in the game. He is getting recapped. Bad enemy team. Mitsuki is not faring well versus our Liu Yang. The Liu Yang is basically a gunboat. It's basically the same as the Russian destroyers. Personally, I don't like to play destroyers, but that's just my personal playstyle. I don't like to go cloaking the entire time, shooting torpedoes. The gunboats are interesting to play with, not that easy though. This game is getting off on a slow start. Sorry for this. But apparently the entire enemy team has gone to this sector. I don't know if on a domination map it's not smart to do this with your team because you're basically ignoring these 2 points, which gives us almost twice as many. And yeah, I'm not going to say we are going to win this yet, because I know myself. Whenever I say that, yeah, well, shit will hit the fan. While recording, I still get quite stable FPS. I'm using OBS to record if someone wanted to know. But rather not shoot at them yet because I'm not going to get a shot off on that guy. I'm going to switch back to AP. Because my concealment is at 13.2 kilometers. So I'd rather get a bit closer before I start shooting. Enhances the accuracy of the ship. I have no idea what she just said, because me no speak Japanese. The anime itself, Arpeggio of Blue Steel, was quite enjoyable. I I started watching it because Warships was going to add them to the game, and I was like, well, I want to see what this arpeggio is all about. I think I finished watching it in like 2 days, 3 days at most. Yeah, it was quite enjoyable. Funny at moments as well. I'm probably overshot him there. Yep. I'm probably going a little bit too aggressive. But no pain, no gain. 4000 damage in a salvo, quite nice. Myoko is giving me his broadside, which is not smart. The Myoko doesn't have that much armor though. Come on, turret, get on target. He's turning off, and he gets wrecked by North Carolina. Good shooting. So we're quite a lot ahead on points now, because they completely ignored these 2 points. When you're fighting a Japanese cruiser, always watch out for torpedoes. These things have 10 kilometers of range and have a decent torpedo arc. I forgot to do something, I'll do it later. So now I'm being again quite aggressive, but I think we have supported plenty. Admiral Hipper is also shooting at the other direction, so I will be quite safe if I start opening up. See, the firing accuracy on the Myoko is also not bad. That was a nice volley. As I said in my last replay, German ships and armor. That was a bad shot. The Hipper is now turning around because he probably got scared because he got hit for 18k. Still ignoring me though. But he doesn't have a lot of options, to be honest. It's or facing me or the Luoyang, and the Luoyang is also quite dangerous. So, AP is always good. Now it should be dead. Probably will get like 2 citadels now. No, I don't. The Mogami. I hope my game volume is fine as well. Didn't really check before starting recording. See 10k damage volley again. The ship is like brutal if you get broadsides like these. Don't know why he shot those torpedoes. Was maybe a mistake. Yeah. I think he launched his torpedoes, so I'm going to turn off. Also angling my ship a little more. Now he's going to fire his other side. I'm going to fire high explosive because the Mogami is well angled. Try to set some fires. Oh, but it's basically GG if you look at the points though. So I'm just going to try to get some more damage in. It's not advisable to repair immediately, but it doesn't really matter that much. Game is as good as over. He's probably going to turn around again, but I want some AP damage. But it's game over. Well, good game. So, this wasn't one of my most exciting battles today, but it was okay considering the matchmaker. No. 56,000 damage in total. Pretty much all against tier 8 ships, so that's fine. 117,000 credits. You have to keep in mind as well, these ARP ships do earn premium credits because they are technically a premium ship. They earn premium XP as well, or they at least should do. Well, yeah. Apparently they don't, but I'm not that sure about it. I know that on the Asian server it is a premium ship. In my opinion it should be because you grind it a lot, but it's Wargaming's decision. So I guess I will run it off over here. If you liked the video, please leave a comment, leave a like, it will help a lot. Thank you for watching.